Welcome to this screencast on how to gather data from your students using Microsoft Forms. Let's say you recently made a change to improve your course and you want to know if it had the intended effect. How can you find out? The easiest way is to simply ask your students. Microsoft Forms offers a simple way to gather data. You can choose to create a form or a quiz. Forms are best for surveys or other types of feedback data, while quizzes are best for items that you want to grade or evaluate in some way. In this screencast, I'll show you how to create a form to get feedback from your students. Pretend you upgraded one of your PowerPoint lectures and turned it into a more interactive and, you hope, engaging screencast. Is it really better now? You want to ask your students and find out. First, think carefully about what you want to find out. Then ask clear questions that will give you the information you want. For example, if you want to know whether students prefer the original PowerPoint or the new screencast, then you could ask a multiple choice question to have them select their preference. Keep in mind, though, with this example, that it would be necessary for you to post both the original PowerPoint and the new screencast in your course, and require students to review both of them before asking them to complete the feedback form. If you don't want to post the original, then you should rewrite your questions so you're not asking them to compare. Let's say these are the questions you want to ask. Now you're ready to create the form using Office 365. In your web browser, go to the Office portal at office.com and click on the Forms app. If it's not showing in the list of recently used apps, click the Apps button to find it. Create a new form by clicking the down arrow next to the plus sign with New Quiz to see New Form. The new untitled form will open in a new window. Choose a theme and adjust the settings the way you want them. In this case, I'll choose the theme with a desk and adjust the settings so anyone in my organization can respond. In settings, you'll find other useful options as well. These include to receive an email notification when someone completes your form, dates when the form is available, and sending a customized thank you message. Add each question by clicking the Add New button. Choose the appropriate question type for each, and then type or copy and paste the question. Notice that there are more options available for question type if you click the down arrow. You can reorder questions. To do that, click a question, then choose Move Up or Move Down to change the order. You can also select which questions are required. On the form, required questions will be indicated by an asterisk, and students will be forced to answer those questions before submitting the form. For certain question types, you can choose other settings. In multiple choice questions, for example, you can select whether students are allowed to choose more than one response. Note that Office 365 saves your form as you go, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you're happy with your form, click on the three dots in the upper right to print a copy of your form or save it as a PDF file. Click on the Share button to get a URL that you can give to your students. A recommended practice is to check off the Shorten URL option. You can now post your form in your Moodle course using the URL you just copied. Responses can be downloaded as an Excel file or viewed online by clicking the Responses tab. Now you're ready to gather data from your students using Microsoft Forms.